Hi and welcome to my review of The Goodies, the complete BBC collection. Today we're up to The Race. After accidentally winning the Tour de France, the Goodies decide to enter the Le Mans 24-hour car race. But when their racing car is sabotaged by the evil Baron O'Beef, Graeme has to turn their office into a race car. Once again, this is an episode with a lot of highlights that I really enjoyed. But the first one, and I was just agape when I saw this, is the Goodies' outfits. What are they wearing when they're on their bicycles? These outfits are incredible. Take a look at Graeme's flares with the embroidered or printed cuffs. They are amazing. Look at Bill's pants, but look at Tim's incredible shirt and his pants. I don't know if they had a new costume designer or what was going on, but their outfits in this episode are phenomenal. I love the scene with Graeme speaking French on the telephone, and when he says pissoir instead of bonsoir. The home driving lesson in which Bill takes the place of the car is just so inventive and so funny. The gag with the indicators on the car that Graeme makes, I always loved this when I was little, and it's still fantastic. Now, Bill's song in this episode, Motorway Madness, is an interesting one. I remember enjoying it as a kid, but I was always a bit confused about the accent he puts on while he's singing. Is it a Caribbean accent he's doing? I guess the song does have a slight, Caribbean feel to it, perhaps. I loved the Baron O'Beef's car in this episode. It is spectacular. And the gag with Bill trying to turn the crank on Graeme's car is so well executed. I thought there were definite shades of the Great Race in this episode, and that the Baron O'Beef reminded me a lot of Professor Fate. I really love the Great Race. The gag with Bill fixing the car and the legs appearing under the car I enjoyed, but the ending where Bill finds 3 legs in the bonnet of a car I thought was wonderfully surreal. The Beans ad in this episode is fantastic. And I thought the flying office ending of this episode was just wonderful. How did they keep coming up with these incredible, imaginative, inventive and surreal jokes and storylines every week? I'm just amazed by their creative power. This episode's guest star as the Baron O'Beef was the actor and stunt performer Bill Weston. Now, I looked up Bill Weston, and I would advise you to look him up too, because he's a fascinating guy. He has so many incredible screen credits to his name, and apparently he was nearly killed by Stanley Kubrick during the filming of 2001. The Race is another solid, funny, and really entertaining episode. Here we are at the end of season 4, and I have to say, the episodes in this season have been pretty flawless, and it really seems like the Goodies are just really hitting their stride in terms of the writing and the performances, but also in terms of the production matching the quality of their scripts and performances. For me, season 4 has really had the strongest episodes just consistently all throughout. If I had to pick a favourite episode of this season, I would probably say The Stone Age, but it is really hard to pick because there are so many great episodes in this season. I also really loved Invasion of the Moon Creatures and Hospital for Hire. They're all such wonderful episodes. If I had to pick a least favourite from this season, I would probably say Goodies and the Beanstalk, only because it's kind of different from their usual style. I'd love to hear what your favourites or least favourites were from this season too. Maybe you could let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for sticking with me through season 4 of The Goodies. And I hope you'll join me next time when we move on to season 5 with the movies. I hope I'll see you then. Bye.